I swear if we start this episode off with a bad joke, they're just unbearable. Hello everybody, welcome back. I'm sorry, I couldn't resist. Welcome back, my name is Carl Cavalech, and let's grab ourselves a dose of a deadly nostalgia. So, welcome back, third episode. We are flying along, and I am slowly remembering how to play this game, I hope. I'm slowly remembering. Do you know, I wish I could say I planned that. I swear I didn't. Slowly remembering how to play this game and how it works. Maybe. Probably not, let's be honest with how this is going. But yeah, so we are back and we are rolling along into Warp Room 3. There's our timer. I'm remembering now how this game works and dying horrendously. Ugh. Never mind. I'm remembering now how this game works and remembering that this is the level. I know, as I said, people were probably screaming at their screens last time. They probably weren't. But people were probably screaming at the screens last time saying, "That's not the level, you fucking fool! You foolish fool!" But we're here now. And we're rocking and rolling. We're going to grab ourselves another little gem. So I was thinking about this, right? As I was uploading last episode. Because I do this now, where I kind of, as I'm uploading episode, I have a little think about how it went and what I'm doing. I think I fucked myself, haven't I? Yep. I don't have a thingy. I don't think you can get through this without one. Huh! No, you can't. Okay, we're gonna need an Aku there. Orc. Oh, goodness, this is going well. Yeah, but I was thinking about this, and I was thinking about how. Woo! Nice. You know, when it comes to Crash and Spyro and stuff like that, people are dying for a new one, okay? But here's the problem with that. Well, not the problem, but here's the thing about that, right? If we get a new Spyro game, yeah, what are they going to do with the music? And I know people are going to say, what are you talking about? That's not a worry, we're worried about the gameplay. But... and I mean this in the nicest way possible. I'm so glad I got two of them now. I mean this in the nicest way possible. I'm not trying to put down... there's some fabulous new composers out there. Oh my goodness. Some of the songs coming out of new games and some of the music and stuff are incredible. But Crash, and especially more so Spyro, had such a unique sound, right? That... I don't know. Like, if they get Stuart Copeland again, I'll be fucking over the moon. I will be over the moon. I just don't see it happening. I don't know. I'm worried. And will it ruin the game entirely? No, of course not. But you know, this is a series where I'm being I can't believe you've done this. But this is a series where, you know, I'm being nostalgic, and so allow me to revel in my nostalgia for the moment, and say that a big part of the game for me, of Spyro especially, and this game as well, to be honest, because even the music in this level, like, it's such a memorable thing for me. Such a big part of these games for me was the music, to the point where, you know, it's almost like a thing for me, you know. What's the word I'm trying to think of? I'm not sure, but basically, you know, it's a trigger, I suppose, where I will hear the Crash music or the Spyro music or whatever, and I'll immediately know what it is, and will immediately put a smile on my face, you know. And that is nostalgia in its full fucking force, don't get me wrong. But I want that for new people. I want new generations to have a game like that, you know, just making sure they blew up. I know they did, but sometimes this game likes to pull a fast one on you. But I want new generations to have that, you know, and I just fear that it will be something that's missing. And I think that's happening a lot with a lot of games nowadays, is that there's a little spark, just a little one, but a little spark that's missing. It's sad, you know, and I'm sure people are going to go, oh, you're just saying games nowadays are shit. Again, like I said in the last episode, that's not at all what I'm saying. There are some of my favorite games have released in the last, you know, couple of years. But when it comes to things that I think will stick in your memory forever, I don't know, some of it's missing. It's just, we're missing some of those, which is such a shame. Again, could just be me. and I could just be talking up my backside, but it's a big thing for me, you know? Like, you play any song from Spyro 1 and 2, not so much 3, because again, kind of like this series, funnily enough, kind of like the Crash series, Spyro 3 was not my favorite, but if you play any of them from Spyro 1 or 2, and I'll probably remember it, you know? Same with Crash. Like, even this music, yeah, like, like, it's just so good. It just puts you in the fucking mood perfectly. But I fear that if we get a new Spyro game or, you know, whatever, it'll be kind of generic. Like, Crash 4 had some good music, but the good music in Crash 4 was the original trilogy music. Do you know what I mean? It was remixes of these songs, which is something I also don't want. I don't want it just to be, oh, you know, these songs are great, but they're great because they're the old songs again. You know, give new songs. Give us new things to remember and love. You know? Fuck me, apparently. But, yeah, give us new things to love. And again, I could be being blasphemous, and I'm sure there are people who are probably going to be saying, what are you talking about? The music in... Fuck. The music in Crash 4 was delectable. But, no, I'm sorry, I just don't feel it was. I really don't feel it was. And I feel any of the songs that were good were the... so you can do that, by the way. Makes that bit so much easier. Yeah, boy. There's nothing else here, is there? So we may as well... Yeah, may as well. There's nothing else down here, so... Can you kill me, please? Jesus. When you want to die, you can't. Yeah, and that's a hill I'll pretty much die on. Is that a big part of these games for me is the music. And it is... Maybe it's a big nerdy thing, maybe it's silly, but for me it's a huge part of it, and a huge deal. Because it just adds so much to it. You know? And games, that's to me the structure of games, the beauty of video games, is the fact that they're not just the one medium. Like, I can watch a movie, I can sit and watch a movie, and that's it. I just sit and watch it. That's all I can do. You know? I can listen to a song, and that's all I can do. You know? And yes, okay, in movies I can enjoy the music in the movies or stuff like that. And yes, you know, you have double things like that. But for video games... You know, it's everything. Everything comes together. It is the only medium that, apart from taste and smell, which, you know, none of the others do anyway, so it's fine. But apart from taste and smell, you can get all of your senses involved in. You know, in terms of, you know, the visuals of a game, and then the music, and then, you know, the story of the game, the lore. Why am I doing this? I don't need to. I could have just jumped through, but now here we are. Here we are. But then on top of that, which is something that none of the other mediums have, it's interactive. I get to do it. This is me. I'm playing this right now. Like, that's why video games to me is the top medium. Top medium. Movies and stuff. Yeah, I like movies. I like going to the cinema, the whole lot. But it will just never top video games for me, you know? And I know that's a highly... Hello. That's a highly, kind of... I don't remember which way I'm supposed to go here, I'm not gonna lie. I went the right way. Let's get another thingy. I know, look, everybody is subjective, and it is subjective, and people might enjoy some other things more, and I'm not trying to say that my view is the only view. But I feel that, you know, video games for me is the perfect medium, because you can have so many different types of experiences, you know? And then you can even have things that are just a visual experience, or just a listening experience, or just, you know, within video games, you know? And it's I think it's fucking wonderful. And I don't want to sit here and just wax lyrical about how I think video games are the best thing since sliced bread, but again, it is a nostalgic kind of series, and so I feel it pertinent to discuss my feelings in that regards. Oh, shut up, you. Who is it now? Oh, you, I definitely don't like you. But I didn't like you in the original anyway, so anyway, bear down. I just always found Coco badly written. And that's, I suppose, there you go, you want to talk about things that I didn't like about the originals. That's something that I've held from the original. I just think she's badly written. She's the real... And it was a trope back then, I think. She was kind of the Velma-y character as well. And no, Velma's written better, marginally. But that kind of nerdy girl character that's, you know, oh, I'm smart, but they're kind of annoying. And you're like, why was that a trope? Why couldn't they just have been smart, but then also, you know, they could have been funny too? But most of the time they're just, oh, I'm smart and you're a dumbass, so I'm going to talk to you like you're a dumbass. And have this kind of high-pitched voice that's annoying, and yeah, you know. Child Carl just didn't vibe with it. And hey, there's probably girls who loved her, and I'm delighted, you know, representation for everybody type of thing. But I just think she could have been written better and in a better way, you know. Obviously, look, Crash is a dumbass. Nobody looks at Crash and goes, oh, I'm inspired by Crash. But the point of him wasn't to be inspired. I can't believe you've done this. Thank goodness you don't have to... I know this wasn't the case in the original either, but thank goodness you don't have to do this without dying, because that would be a pain in the ass. Crash 4. You know, the whole reason they took it out of these games is because it was annoying to try and get all the boxes without dying. And then Crash 4 was like, what if we were to reverse that and make it even harder? And you go, well, how did they make it even harder? Quite simply, you have to do it perfectly. Every single goddamn... Oh, don't even go there. Don't even go there. Crash 4. I love Crash 4 to bits, and I want to love it even more. But I can't, because the game is fucking nuts to 100%. And yeah, I'm sure there's people probably saying, lol, get good, but... The statistics don't lie. Most people aren't fucking completing that game. Again, another, there we are, air crash. God damn it, I feel so stupid from the last episode. Ah, I'm such a dumbass. But, yeah, another little section there that shows how well the secrets are, because you get to the end of the level and realize there's platforms behind you and go, huh? Why is there platforms behind me? That shouldn't be the case. You know? We don't need those lives, so I'm not going to bother. In fact, I don't think I ever do. But what was that? I just thought it was a box. I was like, just you know. I see. This is why I didn't go for them. I was gonna grab one to bring our lives back up, and then just died immediately. Oh fucking hell, Carl. Anyway, God's sake. Yeah. So I think that there's another case of how the secrets in this game are done very well. To me, anyway. Wow, that was literally all you had to do here. So fucking simple. Oh. And this brings you back to here. Ah, yes, and then there's no... Yeah. Nice. And then you just play the level normally. So as long as we don't play like a fucking jerk, we should be fine. Ah, there's a checkpoint there anyway, so we're all good. However, if we were to talk about another Crash game or another Spyro game, I know there was the cancelled game, unfortunately, RIP, that was supposed to be Crash and Spyro together. Would I like that in a game? See, it depends on how it's done. It depends on how it's done. I never played Crash Purple or Spyro Orange or whatever in the olden days. But I know, looking at them, they weren't particularly fantastic games. So I wouldn't want a game like that, certainly. But what type of game would I like? Well, they could do a cool kind of split thing where it's kind of like a mix of Crash and Spyro levels, where you have the whole, you know, maybe sections that you play as Crash that are linear kind of levels like this, like 2D levels, and then Spyro plays kind of more open zones, and then it reverses, and then you play as Crash in kind of open zones, because that would be interesting to see, going back to that kind of Twin Sanity appeal of Crash in kind of open zones. Whether or not that ever happens, I don't know, but that would be interesting to see Crash back in some open kind of zones. Could be done well. I mean, hey, Sonic is doing it at the moment, isn't he? You know, and we all see how that's going. Not very well. Why am I doing this? We don't need the lives. Let's just fucking blow them up. But I think that could work. We had a mix. Maybe they're lost in different realms. And hey, if you want a wish list of things that I'd like to see, like here's the thing. Like this would be really cool. Let's get into crooks and things here now. And on my little wish list of what I would love to see in like a game with Crash and Spyro in it. So imagine this. Something happens, because let's be honest, they're playing around with rifts and everything and Crash, and I'm sure Spyro will do the same. Everything nowadays is multi-dimensional and all that type of thing. But let's say that they open a rift or something and end up in each other's worlds. So Crash gets sucked into Spyro, the Dragon Realms, and Spyro gets sucked into this world. So they've changed places. I think that could be what happens in Spyro and Crash Purple, but, you know, obviously done properly. So they switch places, and Coco has to help. Coco and Aku, I suppose, have to help Spyro, and I'm trying to think who would help. Alora, I suppose, and Hunter have to help Crash, which would be quite funny because Crash is the dumbass. Now, this game, can I just say, I'm sorry, is never going to happen because I think this is far too ambitious, but a dream game, let's call it. Okay, so they switch places, and for the first little bit, you have kind of Crash doing Spyro-esque kind of levels, and Road to Ruin. I think we can do this now. No, we can't, but we can get a lot of stuff out of it. And then we have obviously Spyro doing Crash levels. But, and here's what I think would be really, really, really fucking cool: if you could have a system, right? Actually, we can do this now. If we, I'm gonna try this. Three times I'm going to try this now, and if it works, great. If it doesn't, we won't do it, but it'd be cool if I could show it off, because you could do this in the original. It was super fucking simple, just they made it really hard to do. Yeah, they made it fucking really, you still can do it, but they made it really fucking hard to do in this version. Why, I don't know. Like, why take that out? Don't take out glitches like that. People just love them. No, I'm not. I'm giving up. That is a thing, but I haven't got the mental willpower to do it right now. So we still have to come through the secret portal anyway if we want to do anything else. So fuck it. Yeah, so I was saying, yeah, so it'd be really fucking cool, right? And this is, as I said, pie in the sky wishes, but it'd be really, really, really fucking cool if there was a thing where, right, now bear with me with this one, okay? Let's say, because of the multi-dimensional stuff, things were kind of starting to, I suppose, overlap, basically. And so you had areas of Crash's world that looked like Spyro's world, and vice versa and everything, you know. And then stuff you did in one level affected what happened in the next level, right? How fucking cool would that be, right? Like, it's pie in the sky stuff and it'll never happen, but it'd be so fucking goddamn cool to have that. I love all that type of thing, you know, and the order in which you play the levels as well can kind of change, and that'll be interesting then for speedrunners and stuff, because you have the whole, you know, what order do you want to do them to make things easier or harder or whatever, like, you know. Also, little point out there, when I was younger, I did not know in the slightest that you could spin those spin the logs away. Didn't know you could do that. That blew my little mind when I was younger. We have that now, so this brings us further into the level, doesn't it? So we want to just get the let's just... Bye. Bye-bye. There we are. As long as there's no boxes, I can just do that. Yeah, so blew my little mind when I was younger. I did not know you could spin away the crates. The logs. Same with later on in the game, and I'll point it out again when we get there, but the rays that shrink you, did not know that you could spin them away. Blew my fucking mind when I was younger. Also, another thing, this is a reverse of what I was saying in the other episode, where I was saying about showing you things in an isolated sense and then making it harder or compounding on it and whatever. There they show you, oh, hit the invisible thing and all these crates will appear. So then in this same zone, not this level, but the same type of level, later on in the game, they do a horrible thing to you. I avoided him and then fucking hit him. They do a horrible thing to you where they have a similar setup of crates, except this time you fucking they're all thingies. I'm doing this now actually, and I'm just realizing that I don't think we can't get the thing because we had to do the secret entrance. Oh well, it's good practice for later. At least we got one of the gems anyway, and as I said, good practice for later and get some more lives. But yeah, so that's evil, because then obviously you're expecting it to be safe and then they kill you, which is quite nasty, but kind of funny. Yeah. So back to my dream game. So that would be amazing, I think. And then having the whole mix of Spyro and Crash gameplay, and then Spyro and Crash doing each other's gameplay, but doing it properly, because obviously, again, it's something they tried with, but it was on the Game Boy, so what the fuck were they going to do? It was never gonna work properly. Like, I'm sorry, it wasn't, you know? So, yeah, no, we need to go to the secret way, but at least we got one of the gems. So that's just my wish list anyway. Well, if they do bring out new Spyro or Crash or whatever, what type of thing do you want? And do you agree with me about the whole music thing? I hope you do, because I really think that the music is such a huge part of these games that it would be such a shame to have it not be the same type of thing, you know? Excuse me, apologies. Again, look at the bottom there. The giant bear opens a secret passage. Like, you're just... Okay, yeah, that's... I just didn't jump. Just didn't. He didn't want to jump that time. He's like, nah, do you know what? You're talking too much about the same shit. Just die. But this, by the way, in the original, terrified the fucking life out of me. But yeah, that's kind of what I was saying about the games nowadays, just telling you straight up, being like, hey, there'll be a secret in this level opened up by the bear. And so then you'll, oh fuck, then you'll kind of look around for it. Which is, I suppose, nice, but I just think wholly unnecessary and defeats some of the fun, which is finding these secrets yourself, you know? Because I think they really do the secrets in this game very well. Man, I do love these fucking levels though. These levels are the right amount of stress, you know? This is why they included it in the... It's here, isn't it? Yeah, this is why they included it in the Uncharted bit, where they had Nathan Drake and Elena playing Crash. They had a running away level, because the running away levels are fucking cool, you know? And they're the right amount of stress. Why am I getting these? We don't need them. We don't need the lives. We don't need them. But how can you leave them there? A great example of what I'm talking about, by the way, with all of this kind of thing about, oh, doing great secrets and... Hello, I thought, oh, fuck me, apparently. Doing great secrets and, you know, difficulty and all that type of thing, is Rayman, funnily enough. Because the original Rayman, fabulous game. One of my oldest kind of memories. I remember playing the original Spyro, the original Rayman, and absolutely loving it. Really got me into it, but I could never finish the game fully because I didn't understand it, like, at all. Now I get it. Now I understand it completely, because I understand that, you know, when you get to certain parts, when you get to certain parts, oh, you can't go higher than that, apparently. There's sound effects to indicate when a secret has come, you know. But as a child, I was never in a million years going to get that, you know. Also, I did not know you could belly flop them either when I was a child. Alright, so shout out to Wampa Lewis actually for that one, because I did not know how to do that until I saw his video when I was much older and went, wow, I feel like a dumbass. Right, let's oh, fuck you, I landed on him. Fuck you. I'm the horse you rode in on. Huh. But yeah, so as a child, there was no way on this fucking planet was I ever going to realize that the tiny little noise, oh fucking, that's twice I've done the exact same thing. The tiny little noise that happened sometimes, occasionally, randomly, when I was playing when I was playing Rayman, was actually chests appearing, or teensies, or whatever they were called. Yeah, like childhood me did not get that, you know. And to adult me, obviously, it's quite obvious now. But am I stupid? Like, is that like, have I something wrong with my brain? Clearly, I mean, I do. But like, apart from what I normally have wrong with my brain, I wouldn't mind. This bit's not even that fucking hard. I'm just being fucking stupid. Now I'm rushing. This is, don't rush. Don't rush, he says as he rushes and jumps onto a clearly marked enemy. Oh. Hey, do you remember when we were back in episode 1 I was talking about how these games aren't too hard? Oh. But again, I still think this is the right amount of difficulty for these type of games, as opposed to Crash 4, which ramps the difficulty up to a level that, I'm sorry, but yeah, okay, maybe people my age and stuff can do. Also, I can't believe I jumped over the hard part and then fucking hit the bullet again. Yeah, okay, people my age might be able to do, but kids, some kids might, but a lot of kids are gonna fucking struggle, my dude. I'm sorry, they are. Like, the difficulty in that game is far too much, I think. What the fuck? Huh, get out of there. Again, maybe just me, but like this bit. Oh fuck! All right, whatever. We did it. Get out of there. Get the fuck out of there. Oh. Well hidden power crystal. Thank fuck for that. Ah, here we are. Now, yeah. So Rayman is the perfect example, as I was trying to say for 5,000 hours. The perfect example of what I mean by difficulty in games that was just difficult for the sake of difficulty. And they knew it themselves, because obviously then in the subsequent games, not only did they completely change it by going 3D, which, you know, was great, but they also made it that it was not as fucking ridiculous at all. Am I missing something? No. Good. Don't know why I thought I was for a second there. I was like, hello? Could have just counted them. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, perfect. Get out of here! But yeah, but as much as I adore Rayman 1, and as I said, it's one of my earliest memories, I even played, and here's the thing for you, because when I was young I had one of them big giant PCs as well. Now I mainly played on my PlayStation 1. I didn't play too many games on my PC, because it was the family computer, it wasn't mine really. But one of the games I did play was, because I was obsessed with Rayman, I didn't care if it was anything, it was educational or anything. I thought Rayman was such a great game, and Rayman 2 I loved. I actually played Rayman 2 on the PC. But I also played the Rayman, the Rayman educational game. I know, the Rayman educational game, can you fucking believe it? Like, what the fuck is that about? What, you fucking weirdo. But no, I played it, and fuck. That's a bomb, Carl. You can't run into those. Oh, Crash, don't make that face, you naughty boy. Oh, it counts. No, never mind. It counted, but I fell. Oh, stop making that face. You fucking, we already had one run in with Polar. God damn it, I don't want to get cancelled again. Woo. But yeah, I played the educational game, and I'm not gonna lie, I enjoyed it. It was a good game. You know, like, was it amazing? No. But when I was a literal child, it was playing a game that I already liked, but it was teaching me things, you know, things that I already pretty much knew at that stage. But, you know, it was kind of refreshing in my mind. I wasn't great in school, and I thought that actually taught me in a better way, you know, which was fucking so much fun. And I know it's silly, but to me it was fan-dabby-dozy. What level is this are we going into? Totally bare. Oh, here we go. Right, this will probably be the last level we do. Might be able to get it done, though. We're coming up on the half an hour mark. Every episode has been around half an hour. Oh, shut up, you're so annoying. Thank you so much. So we're doing well. But yeah, no. Again, trying to get this fucking point across, but the educational Rayman game. Would I go and play it now? Absolutely not. No way. But as a child, a literal child, it was fun. And I think that's what, when people play these games now and review them, and they rag on them and they go, look at this horrendous Rayman game that was available years ago. Look how stupid it is. Who would want to play this game? Children is the answer to that one. Kids. It wasn't made for adults. It was made for kids who probably enjoyed Rayman. I can't believe I nailed both of them, can I just say? Oh, feeling good. Looking for fun and feeling groovy. Yeah, it was made for literal kids. And I can attest to that because as a literal child, it was a game that I really enjoyed. I didn't play it forever. And certainly it wouldn't have been my top game of all time as a child, but it was something that I got a lot of fun out of. And yeah, it was good crack. It was stressful, but it was good. Please tell me there's one more box and I haven't missed one. No, there isn't. Oh my god, we fucking killed that level. Holy shit. I did not expect to fucking kill that so fucking easily. Wow. Color me surprised. Color me extremely surprised with myself. Give myself a little pat on the back for that one. Not gonna lie. Oh. Yeah, and actually this series has been fun as well because it's made me think about some of the games I played growing up, and it's fascinating to think because there was that period of time where my main thing I played was my PlayStation, but we did have the family PC, and I played things like Rayman 2, which meant that I didn't actually play the Rayman 2 on PlayStation. Yeah, PlayStation. I didn't play that one because I had it on PC. So there was that juxtaposition where, but in my mind, I assumed it was the same game. Years later, I discovered that there was 70 versions of Rayman 2, but I didn't know that when I was younger. Wow, we fucking killed this warp room. Okay, cool. Tiny Tiger. Fuck it. Wow. Holy shit. I can't believe that while I was chatting away. Other games I played, and I might go into this more in the next episode, but other games I played that I loved was and this is going to sound so crazy, but the BBC had a game, right? It was called Totally Wild. This has not gone well. Right, jump this way and then do this, and you should jump down then. Yeah. Haha, fuck you. Child me, by the way. This boss fight as a child, right, made me fall in love with puzzles. And I know it's I should have moved. I panicked. I know it sounds so silly because it is such a simple boss fight. He says as he just died. But as a child, it was learning patterns, and I didn't know you could jump across the gap like that. Now I know. But so I had to learn kind of pattern recognition, I suppose. And so people who say games aren't educational, I fervently disagree. You know, obviously with a proper education on top of things, yes, you still need your proper school education, but I think video games can be fantastic for things like hand-eye coordination, problem-solving skills, and, little things like that, and I think it's very underutilized, the whole, video games sphere. Now, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there's people out there using video games a lot more. Can you stop giving me the edge pieces, please, and just give me a piece I can use? Ah, fuck. That was my own fault. Sorry, I got distracted talking about fucking bollocks. But yeah, no, education, I think, can be used in conjunction with video games, Like, when you think about it, as I said, I very much stand by the fact that a lot of things that I know nowadays, not everything obviously, I'm not saying that it's the best thing in the world, but a lot of things I've kind of learned and taught myself over the years, I learned through video games, like that, like the whole problem solving thing, and whoo, Ah, fuck. If I had made that, that would have been fucking perfect, but it wasn't. I can't believe I've died so much to tiny goddamn tiger. It's because I'm trying to articulate this properly, because I feel like I'm not getting it across properly. But I swear, there is a good point in there somewhere. Maybe this isn't the best time to try and get it across, but there is a hello. I was about to say, I was like, hello. There is a point in there about video games. I promise you. And education, because it is a thing. Ah, shit. I did it too slow. Oh, well, he fell as well. Fuck him. But, yeah. You know, and I spoke about this actually in my Soul series, which was that I didn't suffer from anger management problems growing up. Like, I wasn't that bad of a child. I really wasn't. But I did have a thing where I hated to lose. I still do. I'll be honest, I still do. But through video games, and I never got like violent or anything outside of the house. But when I was playing video games, I'd get mad and I'd never smash the controller or anything, but I'd slam the table and I'd shout and stamp my feet and that type of thing. You know, I was a child as well at the end of the day. That would have been good. But, shit. God damn it. Give me one I can use. Fuck, that would have been a good one. Oh well. Hold on. Let me lock in for a second. There we go. Haha, finally. Yeah, you know, I would get kind of frustrated. And video games really taught me to stop doing that. Because the more I did it, the worse I'd be at the game. So I don't know, maybe I'm just a fucking nostalgic sap. But to me, video games has helped in numerous ways. And it's helping again now with this series and this channel and what I've been doing in that regards. So, yeah, video games. They're fucking A1. Oh, you don't want to say anything now? Oh, fuck you then. I thought he was going to say something else. So, we are on to the next warp room. We are fucking rocking and rolling through this game. We're hanging out, digging it, Cold Heart. Oh, God, Cold Heart Crash. Ruination and behaving. Actually, I'm hoping that next time when we do this, it's actually not going to be as bad as we think. Fingers crossed. But I have been Carl Cavalech. This has been a dose of deadly nostalgia. A deadly nostalgia, rather. I hope you had a good time. I hope you enjoyed. If there's anything you want to say to me, please do drop it in the comment section below after you leave a like and a comment. Like and subscribe. And yeah, I hope to see you again tomorrow. I've been Carl Cavalech. You've been absolutely fantastically amazing. I'm having a great time. And yeah, tomorrow we continue our crusade. We are flying through this. What percentage are we at? 56%. Not too fucking shabby at all. So, I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you all so much, and bye.